Hey guys, Nolan here. We're here doing a lookout point trail at Killbear. There's a snake bite risk here, but yeah, pretty much. So we're here. You're gonna go up, back. 90 minutes is 3.5 kilometers. I don't know. Drop some granola bar. So it starts off, we got this nice boardwalk. Holy crap, that's far. And now it said this is a pretty easy trail, so this makes sense. Like, I imagine you could probably take a wheelchair on here if needed, but pretty cool, pretty cool. So the boardwalk ended, we went up kind of just this rock, and now we're back to boardwalk. Huh. And we are now on another boardwalk. So this is a 3.5 kilometer loop. So it should be about 1.8-ish to the lookout 1.8 back, give or take. It'd probably be a little shorter on the way there because the way back looked like it kind of looped out like a belly. Weird comparison, but my walking stick keeps getting caught in these. Really nice out here though. Now we're in this very swampy area. Holy smokes. See, this area, you really need the boardwalk in. Otherwise, I don't really know that it would be passable. Like, there's just so much water. Oh, a sign. Wetland. Huh. Oh, it's right here. Interesting. What I will say is that's really cool. Thing. And like, it's kind of genius. So basically, it has the visitor feel kind of involved, like they're helping and stuff like that, right? Which they are. But it also delegates some work to the visitor that the staff would typically have to do, right? So now let's say if they're getting constant readings, then a staff doesn't have to come out here, right? So that's pretty cool. And I think this is where it splits. I think that's probably where it comes back. So we're gonna go this way. I don't know what's going on in this area. Maybe there's some kind of infestation, but like there's a ton of trees down. Okay, so this is where it splits, it looks like. So we have that way and this way. We're gonna head this way, come back out the other way. Nice little bench here. Okay, according to my estimates and my watch, we should have about 500 meters left till we get to the point. Hopefully it's nice. If it's called Lookout Point and it's at this popular of a park, I'm gonna assume it's nice, but can't be so sure. But you'll know in the next probably minute. But yeah, continuing on. This area is pretty cool. Ow. Little prickly fellers though. We should be really close to Lookout now. Imagine it's at the end of this little part of cliff, because you can see, wow, that looks nice. Pretty ridiculous. It looks like there's a picnic table here. Wow. The picnic table's definitely seen better days, but holy smokes. Pretty nice up here. Recommend. Okay, we're continuing on. Almost fell. Now, by almost fell, I mean I slipped on the rock, like I kind of slid down it because the angle it was at, and whatever dirt is on my shoes. So I didn't almost fall, but I gotta say about that lookout point, like, I've been to some crazy places in my life here. Dirty. Don't know if that was coming up on video, but it's bugging me. I've been to some crazy places in my life, right? Like, I've been to Grossmorn. That place is the most beautiful place I've ever been. Banff, that's up there. This, it's up there, like that, like, especially coming with the sun shining. Like, if the sun wasn't shining, I'm sure, wasn't aiming myself, I'm sure it wouldn't look as good. But like, I strongly recommend coming to this lookout for anybody. And it's not like a super difficult hike, but like, it's incredible. Big blue water. You can see like a little bit of sandy beach all around the water, or maybe it's just that color of rock, but it looks like sandy beach. Nice forestry. You can see super far because you're up high. Just crazy. Yeah, I'm sure there's more places around here that are similar to that, but this is the nicest place I've been since I came up to this area, I would say. Just ridiculous. Okay, bye-bye. Another crispy boardwalk. Looks very fresh too. You got these couple benches. I don't know if there's gonna be more up there. I'm not gonna show you them all, but pretty cool, pretty cool. You can actually smell fresh wood. So I assume this is brand new because like the wood looks remarkable. Okay, we're not using the stick on the boardwalks anymore apparently. Whew. Nice little bench again. Oh, and the little hydro corridor. Huh. And we're already back where they meet up. Huh. All right, so we're not terribly far, I would say, from the starting point. We're getting there. All right, we're all done there. It was about 3.7 kilometers. But yeah, whew, that has been the Killbear Provincial Park Lookout Trail. Bye. Hey guys, Nolan here. Ready for Killbear Lookout Trail. This one was sick. So 1920 scenery, just incredible. Like the walk to the lookout, it had some interesting stuff. Looking at like the swamp, the boardwalk, going through that one area with all the trees chopped down, and then going up when you get to the top, start getting to the top, and it's like got that, I don't know how to describe the foliage there, but kind of like short Christmas tree shrubs. And then entrance 4 to 5. Oh, and then obviously scenery when you get to the lookout. That's ridiculous. Entrance 4 to 5. It's solid. There's a big parking lot, map. There's signs. There's a bench. There's actually 2 parking lots, I think, there. That's pretty cool. Location 8 out of 10. It's not too far into Killbear, and it's pretty well marked. And Killbear itself isn't too far out of the way. Popularity 9 out of 10. I can imagine, just because of the view and stuff, it gets ridiculous in the summer. Just absolutely ridiculous. I'll check it out in the summer, maybe. We'll see. Services 4 to 5. Map. I can't remember. I don't think there was a bathroom there. Not from my recollection. But yeah, they had pretty good signage and stuff along the trail too. Fun. Total 15. It was a good time. It was a good time. There's a nice change of terrain throughout the whole trail. And then it was like, you had a bit of a loop, but then like some just out and back. Difficulty 15 of 15. Whew, that was tiring. The hills up and down, going through the mud, going around stuff. It was really that hill, the hills. There's a couple hills. It's killer, but good workout. Length 8 out of 10. It was I don't remember. It was about 3.5 kilometers, I want to say, maybe 3. So it's not super long, but it feels good in its length because you're going a little bit slower because of the terrain. and obviously you're spending time at the lookout. Safety, 7 out of 10. Most of it's pretty safe. There's a couple areas that are a little where you're like kind of walking on the side of the Canadian Shield rock. Slate maybe? I don't know. Anyways, 86 out of 100. That is one of my highest. I'm not sure if it's the highest, but that's one of my highest rated. Definitely recommend. Probably go before it gets too busy or on a weekday. But that's my for me. Bye-bye.